How y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Smallville Season 5, Episode 7. What happens on this week's episode is, uh, Lana gets this package that's addressed from Lex with silver kryptonite in it. And when Clark goes to open it up, he gets a splinter inside his finger, and he starts getting paranoid because the silver kryptonite is making him paranoid and making him see things that ain't there. What happens is Clark goes and he goes to talk to Chloe, and he thinks Chloe has told Lionel Luthor his secret. Then Clark runs off and goes to talk to his dad, and he sees Lionel Luthor and his dad talking. Well, what he sees is the Lionel Luthor paying Jonathan Kent. That way, uh, Clark to be sold to be experimented on. Where really all Lionel Luthor was doing was giving the poll ratings to Jonathan Kent of Lex Luthor. And then after this, Clark goes postal on his parents and almost kills them. And then Chloe comes up with the thing to kryptonite to weaken Clark. Clark runs away. And after this, Clark goes to try to find Lana. And Lana is talking to Lex, and the reason she's talking to Lex is because Chloe comes to Lana after Clark does and tells Lana that he's infected by the silver kryptonite, and she takes the kryptonite to Lex, and Lex sends all his men to help the Kents trying to find Clark, and says that he's going to examine the silver kryptonite that way he can help Clark. Well, Clark shows up, and Clark in his mind sees Lex and Lana kissing. And Clark goes postal on them and throws Lex halfway across the room into this cabinet or whatever. And then he goes after Lana, and he almost hurts Lana. And then Professor Klein, aka Brainiac, he comes and shows that he's Kryptonian, and he uses this device to suck out the silver kryptonite splinter that's in Clark Kent, and heals him. And after this, Clark apologizes to all his family because he doesn't know what was real and what was in his imagination. Then Professor Klein comes, tells Clark, "Hey, I'm a Kryptonian," and Professor Klein hopes that Clark isn't putting his trust into humans instead of putting his trust into Kryptonians, because Professor Klein doesn't believe humans to be trustworthy or whatever. And that's all that really happened besides Professor Klein going to the ship and absorbing the silver kryptonite into his body. That's why I believe this is Brainiac, and I 100% believe that this is Brainiac if I remember correctly. That's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that we know Professor Klein is a Kryptonian, we don't know he's Brainiac yet, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. GG's awesome. This has been another episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.